Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God is making a last appeal to you that cannot be ignored. A divine messenger is approaching your life, and what they bring will change everything you thought was possible. This isn't just any ordinary blessing. This particular good news has been reserved specifically for you, carefully prepared in the spiritual realm, strategically timed for this exact moment in your life. The heavenly timing isn't coincidental, it's deliberately calculated to arrive when you need it most, when you can receive it fully. The divine realm is in activation mode right now. Your guardian angels have been frantically working to clear the pathway for this blessing to reach you, but we need your conscious participation to make it flow completely. This situation is developing rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see it already in motion, already on its way to your life. The energy surrounding this blessing is powerful with purpose, charged with divine intention, focused entirely on you. This heavenly gift contains exactly what you've been praying for, though it may arrive in a form you didn't expect. Your life is about to become the center of a spiritual outpouring that has been building beneath the surface for longer than you realize. What appears to be a sudden blessing has actually been forming slowly, carefully, deliberately. But God has not left you without clear instructions for receiving it completely. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency blessing preparation. Angel says, dear child, now I must explain why this blessing is so extraordinary. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly what heaven is releasing so you can prepare your heart properly. This blessing isn't coming alone. It arrives with a divine appointment that has been written in the spiritual books since before you were born. The angels assigned to your life have been watching, waiting for this precise alignment of heavenly timing with your earthly readiness. That moment is now, and they've been commanded to release what has been held in reserve for you. The spiritual storehouses have been opened. I can see heavenly resources being gathered, divine favor being measured out, supernatural provision being prepared. What's coming to you isn't just a small encouragement, it's a life-altering provision that addresses needs you've expressed and others you haven't even recognized yet. God has shown me the scale of this blessing. It's not just a temporary relief but a permanent shift in your situation. It's not just a single gift but a continuous flow that establishes a new normal in your life. It's not just for your immediate comfort but for your long-term purpose and divine assignment. What makes this moment particularly powerful is the convergence of heavenly timing with earthly need. Your situation and heaven's provision have been moving toward each other, and this intersection point creates a spiritual momentum that amplifies what's being released to you. But here's what gives this urgency: this window of maximum receptivity is temporary. The blessing is permanent, but your ability to receive its fullness is heightened right now in ways that won't be exactly the same again. Like this video and type 222 to unlock the complete revelation of this divine blessing. Angel says, dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, I must reveal the true nature of this heavenly blessing. God is allowing me to show you exactly what good news is being prepared for your life right now. This blessing isn't what you might expect based on previous experiences. It contains multiple layers of provision that address different areas of your life simultaneously. At its core is a divine restoration. Places in your life that have experienced loss are being targeted for supernatural replenishment that exceeds what was taken. God has shown me specific areas where this blessing will manifest. Your financial situation is being addressed with unexpected provision that arrives through channels you haven't considered. Your relationships are being infused with new clarity and deeper connection. Your health is receiving divine attention with renewed strength flowing into areas of weakness. The timing of this blessing is precisely calculated. It arrives now because certain spiritual battles have been won on your behalf, clearing the way for what was always intended for you. It comes now because you've reached a point of readiness to steward it properly. It manifests now because it connects perfectly with the next phase of your divine purpose. Your guardian angels have been preparing the spiritual atmosphere around you for weeks. They've been removing blockages, dissolving resistance, and creating receptive space for this blessing to land fully. They've been working to ensure that when this good news arrives, it can take complete root in your life without hindrance. Like this video and type 333 to unlock the full revelation of this divine blessing. Angel says, dear child, with just 15 minutes remaining, we must activate your divine receptivity. This spiritual preparation is essential for receiving the fullness of what heaven is releasing to your life right now. God has dispatched specialized blessing angels to your location. These are angels of provision, angels of increase, angels of divine acceleration. They're positioning themselves strategically around your life, creating channels through which heavenly resources can flow unhindered into your earthly reality. I can see them weaving threads of golden light around your circumstances, creating pathways of divine possibility where there seemed to be no way forward. This won't change your external situation instantly, that's already set in motion, but it ensures you can receive the maximum measure of what's being released to you. Your guardian angel is strengthening your spiritual capacity, expanding your ability to contain what God is giving. This preparation will help you recognize the blessing when it arrives, even if it comes in unexpected packaging. It will help you receive with confidence when doubt tries to limit your expectations. It will help you steward wisely what is entrusted to your care. This divine activation has multiple dimensions. The outer dimension creates favorable circumstances around you. The middle dimension removes internal barriers to receiving. The inner dimension connects your faith with heaven's provision. Together, they create a complete receptivity system for this extraordinary blessing. As this activation completes, you might feel a subtle excitement rising within, a gentle peace settling over your concerns, a quiet certainty growing about your future. These are signs that divine receptivity is taking effect, preparing you for what's about to manifest. Like this video and type 444 to activate this divine blessing receptivity. Angel says, dear child, with divine receptivity in place and only 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow when this blessing arrives. These divine instructions will guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions to maximize what heaven is releasing. First, you must respond with immediate gratitude when you recognize this blessing beginning to manifest. Your thankfulness creates an atmosphere where the blessing can multiply and expand beyond its initial appearance. Speak words of appreciation aloud, allowing your guardian angels to amplify that energy of gratitude through the spiritual realm. When the blessing first appears, resist the urge to limit it with human logic or past expectations. God's angels will be guiding your perception, helping you recognize divine provision that might appear ordinary at first glance. Pay attention to unusual timing, unexpected sources, and surprising connections. These are divine markers highlighting heaven's hand at work. There are specific attitudes you must maintain as this blessing unfolds. Don't diminish it through negative speech, don't restrict it through fear-based thinking, don't delay it through hesitation. Instead, create space through faithful expectation, accelerate it through immediate action, and multiply it through generous sharing as you begin to receive. Most importantly, don't compartmentalize this blessing when it arrives. Allow it to influence every area of your life, creating a ripple effect of divine increase. This creates an essential flow where heavenly provision isn't just received but circulated, magnifying its impact beyond what you can imagine. Like this video and type 555 to receive this divine blessing strategy. Angel says, dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining, God is revealing how this blessing will unfold over time. What begins as a single manifestation will develop into a continuing flow of heavenly provision that transforms multiple areas of your life. The divine light is already illuminating the pathway this blessing will travel. I can see it arriving first in a specific situation that has caused you concern, bringing immediate relief and new perspective. From there, it expands outward to related areas, creating a ripple effect of supernatural provision and divine intervention. Your guardian angels are establishing a divine timeline for this blessing's full manifestation. I can see it unfolding in 3 distinct phases. The first phase brings immediate evidence of heaven's attention to your needs. The second phase establishes new patterns of provision that replace old cycles of lack. The third phase connects this personal blessing to your broader purpose, allowing you to become a channel of blessing to others. God wants you to know that while you'll see immediate evidence, the full impact develops according to divine timing. What begins today will continue expanding and multiplying for months to come as you steward each portion faithfully. I can see divine light surrounding specific dates in your near future, moments when provision arrives unexpectedly, opportunities open suddenly, and connections form divinely. These dates are already marked in heaven's calendar as appointed times for your blessing to increase. Like this video and type 666 to accelerate this divine blessing timeline. Angel says, dear child, with just 2 minutes remaining, God is revealing how this blessing will transform your entire life perspective. What begins as material provision extends to complete renewal in how you see yourself, your circumstances, and your future. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape your internal landscape. What was limited by fear is being expanded by heavenly possibility. What was burdened by worry is being lightened by divine provision. What was clouded by uncertainty is being clarified by supernatural guidance. This transformation won't happen all at once, it will unfold in layers, each revealing another dimension of God's care for every detail of your life. The initial blessing removes immediate pressure. The continuing flow rebuilds your confidence in divine provision. The established pattern transforms how you approach every situation from now on. Your guardian angels are already weaving this blessing into the fabric of your identity. I can see them creating new neural pathways of faith, establishing new emotional patterns of peace, opening new spiritual channels of wisdom that change how you process every circumstance you encounter. The divine realm specializes in turning single blessings into complete life transformations, temporary provision into permanent mindset shifts, immediate answers into lifelong trust. This blessing, though beginning with specific provision, has already been designated as a turning point in your spiritual journey. Like this video and type 777 to activate this divine life transformation. Angel says, dear child, as the blessing begins to manifest, God is establishing a permanent covenant of provision for your life. This isn't just about meeting today's needs. It's about establishing a new relationship with heaven's abundance that continues flowing regardless of external circumstances. Heavenly covenant operates differently than temporary provision. It sees beyond immediate needs to establish enduring patterns, weaves blessing into your very identity, and creates supernatural flow that isn't dependent on perfect conditions. Your guardian angels are now sealing this covenant over your life, creating a permanent connection to divine supply. I can see the parameters of this covenant extending to every area of your existence. Your material needs will be met with divine timing. Your emotional well-being will be supported with heavenly perspective. Your spiritual growth will be nurtured with supernatural wisdom. This comprehensive blessing creates complete coverage for your life journey. God wants you to understand that this covenant includes responsibility alongside provision. As you receive, you're entrusted with stewarding these blessings wisely, sharing them generously, and acknowledging their source gratefully. This creates the continuous flow that keeps heaven's provision active in your life. Feel the divine light surrounding you completely now. Your guardian angels have created a permanent channel of blessing that connects your life directly to heaven's storehouses. This covenant doesn't eliminate all challenges, but it ensures you face them with divine provision already activated and flowing. Like this video and type 888 to seal this divine blessing.